My name is Adetutu and welcome back to my channel that is a pocket full of positivities. And today I want to talk to you about the signs of maturity. So on this channel, if you are new, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would like to talk to you about signs of maturity because if you're like me and you're a millennial, you will know that game time, play time is over. You need to start preparing for your 40s and 50s. Here is my list of signs that you have matured. You're no longer in that space where you're dragging everything, you're giving everything your energy. Everything doesn't need to get your time and attention now. You are not in that space anymore. But funny, I see people also even in their 40s, 50s, fighting, So it doesn't mean that because you are at a certain age, you're matured. The same maturity comes with age, yes, but not for everybody. So some people wonder, what does it mean to even be matured? So today I want to give you a list of 10. The first sign of maturity I notice is small talks no longer excite you. When somebody is bickering about someone or someone is talking about someone, that's not your thing anymore. And by small talks, I mean gossip. So if gossip still excites you, oh, what did you say? Have you heard? Still excites you. Maturity is still very far from you. Because this life is passing by quickly, the clock is ticking. So things like that should not even be in your radar anymore. The second thing is you rather sleep than go out all night. Sleep used to be something we didn't want when we were younger. Now, sleep is luxury. And I like to sleep in as much as I can because how many hours do you get these days? Maybe maximum 6 hours. You're up, your responsibilities are looking at you in the face. So sleep is now very paramount to you and not that night out of fun, whatever you think you're going out there to see. Number 3 is you forgive more. Like, forgiveness is not for the other person. You begin to understand that forgiveness is actually for you to sleep well at night with a clear conscience. Sometimes people do things to us, they try to offend us, and you just refuse to be offended. Someone like me, you come with me with your game to offend me. I won't give you that much power over my emotions and thoughts to say, oh, I'm so angry at you. I'm never going to forgive you. This is what you've done. I know some things are big and they can make us upset, but ultimately you choose forgiveness so that you can be about your normal business. I'm not saying trust them again. I'm not saying you begin to trust them and roll with them again. You just say, you know what? I love you, but I love you from over there. I forgive you so that my heart is clean, my conscience is good. I can sleep well at night. The third thing is you become more open-minded. Because by now you will have seen that this world is filled with different kinds of people. We have people that are not from your race and culture. So you must have encountered people. You now have an open mind to things. You have open mind to ideas, some things that your minds were closed about before. It doesn't necessarily mean that some things that are bad, you like them. It just means that now you see things in a different light. Because sometimes you will say, oh, that food is bad. I will never eat a wild gecko. Well, some places they eat wild geckos. You go there as a delicacy. You may want to try out the wild gecko. So you begin to have an open mind about some certain things that you used to have a closed mind about. Number 5 is you no longer sweat the small stuff. Like little things that used to make you upset, little things that used to make you angry. Maybe the way somebody did something in your space, just small stuff, because you begin to conserve. Probably you have children or you have a job that is demanding. You want to conserve your energy for that job and for those people that are important to you. So you no longer need to sweat the small stuff and say, oh, this thing is taking my attention. No. You begin to respect differences. Okay, that's how you want to do your own. That's fine. This is how I want to do mine. It's okay. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, we're all on a journey that is different from one another, and your template is not my template. We always forget that each other's background is very important, and two people can almost never agree. Even if you're sisters, you might never agree on the same things because your perspective is your reality and my perspective is my reality. I don't live in your reality, you don't live in mine. Why should I even force my reality on you? So these are the things that you begin to look at, differences, and then you just let go of the little stuff. Sometimes you will hear that somebody said something about you. You're like, okay, believe what you want, add more stuff. I don't really care. Like, I'm at that place. Like, you heard someone doesn't, okay. Okay, it's fine, because I'm thinking of how to make my money and how to count my coins. I don't want all this around me. I don't want all these things in my space like takpada, okomi, chilled. I have a job to do. I have a family to raise. I have children to love. Those are the things that deserve my energy right now. If you're not there, well, number 6 is you no longer force love. Some of us are happy in love, some of us are not. At this point, you don't force love. You don't force a man or a woman to love you. At this point, they know you. They've seen something about you that they like and they've made up their mind about you. And if somebody is saying to you, I no longer love you, it's hard, but you begin to accept it and say, you know what, okay, they don't love me, fine, maybe I'm not what they're looking for, or maybe the situation is not right, or just something, because ultimately love is a choice. No matter how much in love you are with someone, it's a choice to either stay in love or not be in love. So, and if they've chosen not to be in love, well, you also choose and love yourself and keep it moving, or let's clear road for another person to see and love what is right here. The butterscotch skin, the melanin dripping that God has blessed you with, that another person will come and love. So, pass. Keep it moving. You don't love me, okay? Let somebody else that can love me see the road. Number 7 is that you begin to accept heartbreaks as part of life. When I say heartbreak, I don't necessarily mean man, woman, it's part of it. But people dying, you lose a parent, you lose a sibling, you lose a cousin, you lose a colleague. I mean, things will break your heart. I remember when I was younger, and I used to say that, I pray that this thing doesn't happen to me, But the older I got, the more I realized that life doesn't get easier. Life is tough. Life is a tough journey. It's tough. You have to get stronger. You get strong. Mentally, get strong. Spiritually, get strong. With wisdom, get stronger. Physically, get strong, so that you can roll in this life and not be moved by the wind, so that you can have a stable mind. So you begin to accept a loss or a heartbreak as part of life. I mean, you're saying, well, in all of this, and your statement will finish like this: in all of this, I am thankful. Yes, I lost my dad, but in all of this, I'm thankful for strength to just carry on. Or a boy breaks your heart and you say you want to die. I'm gonna die. Heartbreaks have never killed anybody before. I don't know. Let me check statistics. Well, I'll put it on the screen if it has. But how many people have broken your heart really, and you didn't die? You survived this long, so the next one is not going to kill you. You're gonna be alright. You'll be alright. This one is really huge for me, and years ago I stopped judging people. The next one is you don't judge people. You don't judge situations. When you have come full circle and you're mature, right? You don't look at a situation and judge and say, she's no longer married. Oh, he left his wife. Oh, she left her job. Oh, he's no longer there. Oh, this one. Oh, that. You don't judge anyone. And things begin to get clearer to you why people older than you made some moves. You didn't understand it. Because the closer you are to your old age, the more you have clarity in your mind and purpose and wisdom. You begin to see why those two didn't work. You begin to see why they dropped out of school. The mistake they made that sounded like an excuse to you begins to make sense to you. You don't judge people. You come from a place of empathy for people, because really it's really mature to look at someone who, for instance, has left a marriage. It may not be even be physically abusive. It may be mental abuse. It may just be that things didn't work out for whatever reason. But one, is not our business. Number 2, you look at them with empathy. For someone to take that kind of decision is really, 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 really stressful. Really stressful, And when they take that decision, you don't know why. You don't even know them like that. You may know them from a distance, but you're not in their space. You don't know their story. You don't know anything. So the more mature you are, the more you begin to say to yourself, you know what? I don't know what they are going through. And you begin to see with your eyes of empathy and not just judge anyone. Why are we judging anyone anyways? Like I keep saying, your path is like this. My path is like this. There is no prerequisite to this life. Just get closer to your God. I hope you find out how your path is. I hope you find out if you're on the right path and if your life is giving God glory. Apart from that, what anybody else is doing is really not your business. It's really not, you can continue to love them, work with them, pray for them, and their life decisions is really not your business. You have no business judging anyone. So when you are at that place where you're not judging anyone, you're matured. Congratulations. Number 9 was so me. Like 9, you'd rather be silent than engaged in an argument. When I was younger, bring on the topic, I will argue about it. As long as it's not science and medicine. If it's arts, you're talking to me. And I want to be in that conversation. And I'm trying to make you see why it is me that you should listen to. But hey, we have 2 different minds. And a few years ago, I just realized that, look, there is no way I will be able to convince you to like what I like. And there is no way you will convince me to not to like what I like with an argument. In fact, that is when I'm saying I will not like that thing because you're arguing with me. There are other ways to change each other's minds. And now you're just like, 1 + 1 is 24. Yeah, 1 + 1 is 24. Yeah, okay. If that's what you say. So your mind space is not arguing, when you're supposed to put 1 and 1 together. No, nobody has that time anymore. Nobody has that time anymore. I'm thinking of the stress of making dinner tonight, or I'm thinking of the next video I'll shoot. I'm thinking of how to distribute books. I'm thinking of how to start my business. And you want to argue about 1 + 1? Good luck. You are right anyway. Up front, you're even right. There's no need. Let's not argue about it. So you get to a place where your silence is precious because you're processing a lot of things in your mind. Silence is just precious to you. And finally, your happiness doesn't depend on another person. You don't give another person the burden to make you happy or accept you or love you or have a bad day because somebody doesn't like you. When you're in a place of I love me, you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you like what you see, and you own you. You know, some people deal with unacceptance. Somebody doesn't like you, it's bothering moi. You don't like me, sorry, because this girl loved what you say does not direct this life. It is what I see my Bible tell me and what God whispers to me, and it says I am his child. I am of a royal heritage, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. I am loved, I am redeemed, I have been bought with a price. The blood was shed for me, and you don't like me, the same me that Jesus left the other 99 to find? Nah, I love me, forget. I love me. I mean, I'm not a lone ranger. I'm not saying I came to the world to be a lone ranger, but people who see the light like me are my people and they love me. But I will not discredit their love and pay attention to your dislike. That's disrespectful to the people that love you. Think about it. You have a whole clan of people loving on you and you're worried about one person that doesn't like you. No matter how bad you are, one person loves you. If I'm more than one. Some people are just attracted to crazy people. Some people are attracted to the negative people. Yeah, well, that's your own people. When you get to a point where your validation doesn't come from without, it is from within. It means that you have nurtured your spirit so much that you are clear on who you are. Congratulations, you are matured. There are obviously a whole lot of lists that we can talk about, but I've just decided to make it 10 so that we can talk about this and encourage someone else to see life differently, to know that we're on different paths and different journeys, and life can actually be better if we just stay in our lane, love on people without judging, and love ourselves ultimately. So if today has blessed you, don't forget to like. Somebody needs to hear this message. I have a feeling you need to pass on this message to someone. Share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel. See you next week. Bye guys.